Teddy Feinberg, Brook Stockburger, Teddy and Brook Show. This is actually the last time, or at least in the works the last time, we're going to be doing it outside. There's not a cloud in the sky. I wonder if that's a sign. We're moving into our new building next week. We have our own media room. It's going to be really pretty nice. I'm going to say swank. I don't know how high I want to set the bar.
But the day is shining on us. It's beautiful. It's chilly, but it's beautiful. So yeah, we're going to be moving to our new dig. So excited.
Feel free to come by and visit us at our new digs.
Great building.
We want to be interactive with our readers. We got to move on. We talked about Dwayne Walker leaving last week. He officially did as Aggie football coach. Now, when we filmed the show last week, that day he did.
Right.
Now there's kind of this coaching search. I don't know how seriously we should take it. I think that we think Doug Martin. Well, I think that we know Doug Martin's going to have the interim label removed from his name.
There's been a lot of speculation that there was idea that Dwayne might move on anyway, and that Doug Martin coming back was sort of a safety net in case that happened. I don't know 100% if that's true or not, but that's more than speculation.
I mean, I think it looks that way.
It looks that way for sure. And there's been talk that Jerry Glanville has wanted to come here. I've heard Houston Nutt's name thrown around.
Sure.
But I think the general consensus is that Doug Martin will get the full-time job. So late in the season like this, or late in the recruiting year, it's nice to have somebody in place. He's already been in touch with recruits and everything.
Right. Yeah, I think, and they can't even hire a coaching staff until they have a coach name. I think from a stability instance, Doug Martin should be the guy. I kind of just wish they named him the guy, because then we wouldn't really even be talking about this. I mean, if they just remove the interim label immediately, then we wouldn't have had this issue. But I think clearly, again, from a stability and continuity standpoint, he's the man. Like you said, very late in the game. It's very rare to be hiring a coach this time of year. So, I mean, it seems like the right call.
Yeah. Don't they have to hire... go through a coaching search, isn't that as a state school?
You know what? I believe that there would have been ways they could have worked around it where they could have just promoted him, but at the end of the day, they decided to open up the search, so be it. Okay. Martin likely is going to be the guy anyway.
Very good.
I think we should probably move on to Aggie basketball at this point. There is a story out there. Tyrell Watson, allegedly a suspect in this assault charge on a student at a party. Pretty gruesome photos of this kid. It should be stressed no charges have been filed. At this point, he is traveling with the team, but that's kind of the buzz out there today.
Yeah, it is.
Here and the now.
And it hurts. Whether it's true or not, all this speculation that's all over the internet and everything, it can rattle a team's psyche a little bit. It can get into their heads, just it's taking them off their game. This is a team on a 7-game winning streak going into San Antonio. They don't need any distractions.
Photos are just horrible. But again, there's been no charges. We want to stress that. The team is on a 7-game win streak. Chili Napawe comes back. I can't really see Chili Napawe starting over Sim Bular, and Ronaldo Dixon's been great. Their front court's been clicking lately.
Yeah, it sure has.
Now there's another piece back there, how they integrate him. If they play him, that'll be something to keep an eye on. They go to Texas State. They go to Texas San Antonio. They annihilated those two teams in the Pan Am Center. Hopefully it's business as usual again for them. Again, 7-game win streak. Hopefully they make it 8 or 9. Super Bowl this week. You're in a bind.
I'm in a big bind here.
Yeah.
As a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, the Steelers are the only team with 6 Super Bowl trophies. If the Niners win, they'll join them with 6. So I kind of don't want to see that happening. No. But how in the world can I root for the Baltimore Ravens?
I don't think
they
you can.
hated divisional rivals. So I got to root for the Niners, and I kind of think the Niners are going to win anyway. Although Flacco and Baltimore seem to have this team of destiny thing ever since that big pass with 30 seconds to go in Denver. I don't know. I'm kind of scared by Baltimore. I kind of think they're going to win, but I'm rooting for the Niners.
They do have that team of destiny feel. The Niners are the better team. I do not think Baltimore's faced a quarterback like Kaepernick. Obviously, they played well against Manning. They played well against Brady. Kaepernick brings a real different element with his athleticism, his running ability, changes the entire complexion of the game. What's really going to be interesting is if Baltimore wins and Joe Flacco gets MVP, they're going to have to pay him $1 zillion.
I mean, contract's up. He needs some cash.
Unreal. I mean,
and I realized I said I think the Niners are going to win, and then later I said I think Baltimore's going to win. I'm going to root for the Niners, but I think Baltimore wins 27-24.
All right, I'm going to go with the Niners, and we're going to see who is right. And I actually want to say I am actually rooting for the Niners too. I just don't like Baltimore.
Ed Reed interception return would be the difference.
Yeah, we'll see. Folks, thanks for joining us. Sun News Facebook, Sun News Twitter, at Teddy Feinberg, at the Stockburger, lcsun-news.com. All day, every day. Have a good day.